Hey YouTube, Mah Dry Bread here. I know you're probably expecting a Let's Play video today. Well, Brandon ended up being really busy for quite a few days in a row. We weren't able to record any more Monaco, so I decided to record this instead, because I can't really go ahead and record Monaco without Brandon. I'd rather him be there for the whole Let's Play. So this is going up today. Hopefully I should be able to record tomorrow, or today when this is going up, with him, and make sure this doesn't happen again, but it's really dependent on just how much he's working and everything. But before I get into the actual Q&A video here, you may notice two little set changes here of, I got this beautiful chair now behind me, or I'm sitting on, and this nice new headset, Sennheiser, very nice studio headset. That is mostly thanks, a little bit was from my pay, but mostly thanks to all you wonderful people who donate to me on Patreon, who've been helping support me make my living a little bit better. I've been paying for things like, well, I'm in this chair for over 8 hours a day, it's my full-time job, so I've got to have a good chair, especially when, I've got degenerative diseases and shit, so it's very important that I keep my back nice and taken care of, as well as my ass, and a nice studio headset, which means I'm going to be much better at balancing audio from now on, because I've never been particularly good at that, but now I can hear the more minute details, so that's very useful. These are all things that help with the show, of course. I like to focus on those things first. And when I treat myself, that tends to be coming out of my own pay when that happens. Even then, it's usually just a video game that I end up doing on the show, so it helps everyone. Or at least other people may enjoy it. So I guess that's all I have to say about the new things. Into the Q&A. So I'm over here on the Facebook fan page. Again, if you guys want to ask me any questions for me to answer live on the show, then go to the description and you'll find the link to the Facebook fan page post, where you can post your questions. There's where I am. James asks, where is your name from? Mah Dry is the old... well, my name is Mah Dry, by the way. Mah Dry is the old Welsh version of Mordred, Mordred being the anglicized version, the name of King Arthur's son, and there's all the whole stories about that. So, Welsh legend. It's from Wales. Bob asks, we meet again, did you ever play any mods on Dawn of War? If so, what's your favorite? No, I didn't play any on Dawn of War. I'm not really interested in them. And he also asks, what is your favorite race? A lot of phlegm in my throat, I'm not feeling well today. Orcs. Thomas asks, would you consider playing Dark Souls 2 in the future? Also again, who was phone? I still don't get the who was phone thing, but would you consider playing Dark Souls 2 in the future? Like, play it on the show, or play it in general? Because play it in general, maybe, I don't know. Play it on the show, probably not, especially not streaming it. I find that as soon as you start streaming any Dark Souls game, like, Dark Souls or Demon Souls, it just brings all the assholes out of the woodwork. It's one of those weird games where there are people who spend their time on Twitch surfing around for low view count streams of that particular game just to come in and make fun of them, so fuck that, that's not fun. Thomas also asks, have you seen the old movie called Would You Rather? Nope. Edwin asks, would you like a Skype call with 2 or 3 fans and talk or play games for an hour? I don't know, I'm pretty busy. Like, first of all, I keep my Skype completely private, so no on that. As for playing games with fans, just about any time I'm streaming a game that allows open multiplayer like that, I'd love to play games with my fans. But as for, like, a time to do it, I don't really know. I've been really busy. This is a full-time job and everything, so I don't know. I'll have to work on something in the future in that. I've been working on so much. Rebecca asks, hey Mah Dry, I was wondering, what do you think about the new Ruby and Sapphire remix? I know there isn't a lot of information about them right now, but what do you think? I don't really have any opinion on it right now, because I don't know anything about the remakes, really, other than I've been told their names, and I don't even remember that. I remember remarking how the names sounded dumb, but, If they're remaking Ruby and Sapphire, I'm sure it'll be good. Their remakes have always been really good, and I actually really liked third generation. I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought it was fun. In fact, I did a whole Let's Play of Pokemon Ruby. If you look at my playlist section, did a whole Let's Play. Mind you, I was making fun of the plot most of the time, but I was still having fun with the game. And I'd beaten the game. I'd beaten Sapphire on my own way back in the day. Thomas asks, do you think Nintendo will continue making Pokemon games until they make Pokemon Potatoes and Bread? Probably not, because it's not part of their naming scheme. Thunder asks, made this account to ask the question, not big on social media. Do you prefer watching very popular YouTube channels such as PewDiePie, or Game Grumps, or smaller channels such as yourself? I don't care about the size of the channel, all I care about is the quality of content. If it helps answer that at all, like, the channel that I watch the most of is Far From Subtle TV, or FFS TV on YouTube. Their main show is Video Games Awesome Live, or VGA, which is a confusing acronym, of course. But I'm a part of their Turbo Club over there. They're really, really funny people, great show, great production value and everything. I have a lot of fun with that. In fact, sometimes you can see me in their live chat on the feed in the newer streams. I only went Turbo recently. A Turbo not being a Turbo on Twitch. Long before that ever existed, these guys had a thing called the Turbo Club. I'm part of their Turbo Club. Sam asks, have you ever played the Sims series? Yes, I have The Sims 2, both on console and on PC. PC version's much, much, much better. The console version is this watered-down piece of crap. And I got the first 3 expansions for 2, which would be Open for Business, which is awesome, Nightlife, which is okay, and College Life, is that what it was called? The one that adds universities? It might just be called Universities, I don't know, but that was a fun one too. And I also have Sims 3 and no expansions for it, and that's a fun game. Not sure which one of those two I like more. I like them both for different reasons. And I saw the trailers for 4, and that looks like a lot of fun, although I'm sure it'll cost an arm and a leg to buy, because fuck EA. And lastly, Bob asks once again, so somewhere in the middle is a music playlist, and I wonder, is that legitimate music you listen to? I'm guessing you mean, like, near the bottom of my playlist section, there are 2 playlists of music? Yeah, that's music I listen to. I'm not sure why you would ask if that's legitimate or not. Of course that's music I listen to. It's music I listen to on a regular basis, in fact. Not all of it is on those playlists, but often when I find a new song, I put it on there. So if you want to know what I listen to, the playlists are public on YouTube. I think I have them public. I guess they're public if Bob found out about them. It looks like that's the last of the questions right now. How long have I been recording? 8 minutes, 22 seconds. Let me think real quick if there's anything else I want to, like, announce or talk about. Right before this, I was playing on the Minecraft community server, which I'm actually working on compiling a trailer for right now. It's thanks to your guys' Patreon donations, by the way, that server can exist. I'm paying for it entirely through the donations. We have a big Hall of Fame, in fact, in the spawn area of that server, where I like to put the names of all the people who, or at least the usernames of all of the people who are donating to it. So it's their Hall of Fame, so you can go there at any time and read, hey, these are all the people who support me and support the show and support the server. So that's a lot of fun. And we have a really active community over there. Let me check real quick, is anyone online right now? No. No one's ever online at this exact time, because this is when the people in Europe they've still got an hour or two before they wake up. And even over here is getting pretty late, so this is the weird little quiet period of the server. But I play on it literally every day. Sometimes when I just am doing work, I'll be logged into the server in the background and have, like, on the second monitor I'll have Minecraft open just so I can chat with people. But no whitelist, it's open for anyone to play on. I have a whitelist mode that if you donate enough money on Patreon, I think it's like $5 a month, you're part of that whitelist. So in case I ever need to turn the whitelist on temporarily for whatever reason, you're still allowed in. But I haven't had to turn it on yet, which is nice. We've had very few problems with griefing, which is interesting. We haven't had anyone set fire to anything or try and break anything. We've had a few counts of theft, which is going to happen, but we've been looking into that. Haven't had any repeat cases of that. And early on, we had one guy kind of mess up a railroad a little, but we fixed it in like 10 minutes. So weirdly enough, griefing's not really a problem here, and in fact, I see griefing being less of a problem as we have more active people on to keep an eye on things. So that's a lot of fun. If you want to know anything about the server, it's a vanilla server, no plugins or anything. It's on hard difficulty, and we don't abuse any kind of console commands, which means that everything is completely fair, there is no cheating, everyone earns what they get. And the community's really friendly, I think. Haven't really run into anyone that I don't particularly get along with. Everyone seems really nice. And again, I'm on there every single day, so... The description will have the link to the forum post that gives you all the information about the server, as well as the information for joining the server, if you'd like to play it with me. So yeah, just make sure to read the rules on the server if you want to join in. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. I guess after this video, after I'm done rendering this and uploading this, I'll just go back to playing on the server, and I'm working on a giant chicken coop right now, just for fun. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.